Hello, you guys! It is your girl Sunshine here with another one. Yes, how are you? I missed you. How are you? How are you? And this is for my Libra gang. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign as usual, as all my readings are. Let's get started. So, let's see, guys. What was happening in your past experience in love? So, what makes y'all be single? What's up? What's up? What's up? What y'all being single for? You don't want to give your cup up to anybody? You want to. You want to have the excitement and celebration. For sure. For sure. For sure. But somebody had their defenses up in the connection, and you feel as if that it was really a missed opportunity when it comes to it. You wanted someone to make a romantic gesture, but they just had their wall up. They were fighting it, and it just feels as if it's just been a missed opportunity. Dang, we already started, guys. We already started, okay? So this person was very guarded. Even though there was a spark and there was something between the two of you guys, one person in this connection, whether it was you or them, was very guarded. And it's the reason why this relationship didn't go any further, okay? Funny enough, as you can see, there's a random card here. Would you reject me? This person had their guard up because they were scared of rejection because they've been rejected before. This person did not feel as if that they were necessarily lovable or that they were not just about being lovable. It's just a matter of like, if a person puts you on a pedestal and they feel as if that they're not adequate enough to be that high ranking, and that they're like, well, what can I bring to the table if, you know, my partner is up here on this pedestal and I'm down here below, and they will get scared and they will have their defenses up and have their wall up. So this person really felt as if like, you know what, I've been rejected before, I'm scared of rejection again. And this is what actually caused a ridge between the two of you guys in this connection. And it feels as if it's literally been a missed opportunity. Whoever it was, whether it them or it was you, someone definitely felt like they didn't want to let their guard down because they were hurt from the past. But let's see, what is your current experience when it comes to love for the singles? So currently, you're a little bit stuck in regards to your emotions. You have the King of Cups in reverse and you have the Magician card. So because of the blockages with your emotions, you're actually not able to manifest the love that you want currently. Definitely, it's something that you can work on when it comes to the matter of love. You do have to heal from past situations. It may not be this situation per se that's actually what you have to heal. It could be even something that happened years ago that you may have not known that's actually still lingering on. Because I've actually heard, if you're ever into like law of attraction, Abraham Hicks, I believe one time she was saying that how if the love that you want has not come into your life, there's a part of you that's actually causing a resistance. There's actually a part of you that's self-sabotaging the situation. And it took me a while to understand it because I was just like, well, you know, I'm open for love, whatever. But when the situation actually happened to me, that I was like, okay, I'm open to love whenever it comes, yada, yada, yada. And then it came to my door. And what happened was I was so fixated on things from the past that this person was going to be like my ex. I was actually self-sabotaging. I kept looking for a reason to be like, ha, you're just like them. And because of that, I actually caused a resistance. So even though I wanted love and I wanted this affection, because of something from my past I never dealt with, I actually was bringing that old energy into the new situation that caused a rift between the both of us, because they were doing whatever they were doing and I was doing whatever I was doing. But it took me a while to be like, nah, yo, I was open and da-da-da-da. But until I actually took the time to sit down and meditate and actually dissect what actually happened in the situation, what I did, what they did, what really happened, what was, all of it, is when I was able to see like, oh shit, they weren't the only one that was sabotaging this situation. I was. And by me being able to go back and look into it, I was able to grow and heal from it. Okay? See, Temperance. There needs to be a sense of balance. There needs to be a sense of healing when it comes to the matters of love. So there's definitely something still on your mind. You have here the imprisonment. When you get more balance, you get more tapped in and tuned into your emotions. You're able to manifest, and you will no longer feel trapped. You no longer feel like there's chains and that you can't release, and that you feel as if the sense of like, when is the love that I want going to actually come into my life? But right now, this whole thing needs to be dealt with, because right now, when it comes to your current experience in love, it's kind of like your defenses are up because of whatever has happened in the past. There's still something that needs to be healed. Whew! Tower moment. Divine intervention. You see that? Glass shattering moment, okay? There needs to be, well, if you want, boo, okay? Whether you allow it to happen in your own way, it's gonna happen either way. You know what I mean? I always say, I'd rather be in the comfort of my home and deal with my tower moments and my situation than be on the road driving and all of a sudden I need to stop on the middle of the road because I need to cry my eyes out and start bawling, okay? Understand and embrace the tower moments are very beautiful. Recently, I was actually doing a meditation, and I was, Spirit showed me, kind of like reminded me of a tower moment I had, and I was just like, oh shit, I didn't even realize that was a tower moment. It was just like, okay, that's cool. Well, it wasn't cool, but I mean, like, the fact that I didn't even realize it was a tower moment, because it comes to a point that when you go through these tower moments and you understand why you have to go through it and what can come out of it, you actually are more acceptant to it and you're holding on less resistance to it. So when you allow it, actually, there comes to a point in time where it won't even feel like a tower moment. It's just like, oh, I'm leveling up. It's time to let go of the old and just go on to the new. And it actually was happening to me where it's just like, I didn't even realize there was a timer. I just knew that, okay, level up, time to change, level up, you know what I mean? On to the next. And then afterwards, Spirit's like, hey, that was a tower moment. Look how much more better you have become in that situation. Whereas in the past, when they used to happen, it was so heartache. It was so dreadful. It was just like, oh my God, can you not come right now? Like, I can't deal with you. So, on that note, understand and be open to it. It actually will be a lot easier for you to heal when you accept and allow the tower moments to come. Okay, if you want faster growth, you gotta be open up to the pain in order to understand the happiness. Okay, you can't have rain. You can't have a rainbow without a little rain, right? There we go. What do you actually want from a loving relationship? So singles, what do you want? Oh, Jesus Christ. Apparently you want a whole lot of things. You want a person that will offer their love, that will definitely be like that star, really, like, hold you up on like a trophy, hold you on like a pedestal, like a person that's just all about you. Like, I'm really, like, you see here with the person having their hands open with the success and reconciliation, recognition, and the Six of Wands card. I feel as if it's like almost like, look at it this way. This is your partner and this is you, and they're holding you up on like a pedestal. Like, you want that kind of love. That you want a person that actually knows your value, knows who you are, knows what you bring to the table, and appreciates you, definitely appreciates you. Now, I know there's a lot of cards here that flipped. This is like half of the deck, guys. I'm not going to take this, okay? But in regards to those two cards, definitely when it comes to what you want from love, you want that person that puts you on that pedestal, that person that actually knows what they want. Now, when it comes to the old wounds, so the Five of Cups and the Page of Pentacles, concrete ideas. When it comes to your old wounds, if you focus on what you don't have, what you could have had, you actually destroy the opportunities that are right in front of you or what you have currently. Example, say you, I don't know, let's say you sprained your ankle and you went to the beach. The whole day you can be miserable about how your ankle's sprained, how you can't enjoy, can't have fun, and da-da-da-da. Or what you can be like, you know what, even with my ankle sprain, let me see what I can actually do. Let me see if I can just put one foot in my water and, or have a water gun and spray it at my friends and, cause some chaos, or read a book, or spend some time with myself, enjoy the sun, enjoy the abundance of the beautiful nature, analyze other people, see how people operate, get more information. Like, it's all about your perspective. You can sit there and sulk and be like, my ankle's broken, I'm so mad, I don't want to go, blah, blah, blah. Or you could be like, let me still enjoy this opportunity, this moment. And I feel as if when it comes to these past wounds, when you focus on what could have happened, what happened, and how it wasn't fair and it just sucks, and like just focusing on the old, you can't focus on the new. You can't bring new in, okay? A lot for the readings that have been going on this week, and even like last week, it has a lot of been about understanding that you have to let go of the old in order to make room for the new. If the old is sitting in parking spot A, how can something new come into parking spot A? The old's already there. The car's already there. You got to move that vehicle to get into the other vehicle to have the spot free. Okay, but if that spot is occupied, then how are you going to have the abundance? Okay, always want to think about things in a different way, another perspective. Use different analogies that work for you, that help you analyze the situation differently. Okay, but if you focus on the fact of spilled milk, your cup fell over, that really nice juicy drink just spilled that you just poured the full glass. What are you going to do? Sulk about it on the floor and wish that you can just put it back in your cup? No. Wipe it up, find a new drink. Move on to the next. Yes, it's easier said than done. Don't get me wrong, booze. I'm not saying that it's going to be a quick kind of thing, but you could. You have the ability to make it a quick kind of thing. You actually have the control over whatever you perceive in life and how you're going to react to the situation. Okay? There's so many different ways that you can deal with this. It's all up to you how you are going to perceive the situation, okay? But let's see, what is it that you actually need from love? What do you need from a love relationship? Singles, what do you need? You want someone that has that beautiful bond, that person that has, like, that childlike kind of energy. Like, you guys are just two little kids. Like, people are like, can you guys get like a room? This also could be someone that you definitely had a long relationship with, someone that maybe from childhood, someone that you've kind of just know each other, just a sense of like, have I met you before? Or just like, it's almost like you guys are very alike. You guys have a sense of a familiarity, like you guys kind of just know each other, you know what I mean? When it comes to love and what you're looking for that type of bond, that person that's like your best friend and your partner, and you guys do all the same things together and whatnot. But understand that your views of love can actually be what is sabotaging you, because you have here self-sabotage and nightmares. A part of you thinks about this situation too much. No tea, no shades, boo. It's something that keeps you up. Memories, replaying things over and over. Whether it's about this person or about what you desire, there's something that is haunting you. There's something that's playing over and over. It's a sense of wanting, okay? What you need from a relationship is something that is going to be that child-love kind of love. That person that's your ride or die. We even have here the twin flame connection, Lover's card that actually fell out. Too, you want that person that gives you that spark, that like, look at the two of them. Yeah, imagine you're in the water, can't keep your head, like, look how happy they are. You know what I mean? That's what you want. You want that love. You want that connection. Okay? A part of you some of you could want this back with this person. Whatever you had with 10 times more better. Just because of the fact of the reunion and the fact of the twin flame connection. This could have been a partner that's very in and out. This person could be the runner in regards to the situation, and you could have been the chaser, who flip it how it may. But I feel as if there was some self-sabotage on both parties, and whether you see it or not. But what you need from a relationship is someone that gives you that sense of happiness. That's someone that, like, you know, that's your Bonnie and that's your Clyde. Like, you, that type of love, connection. That's what you really need from a relationship, that beautiful bond. But let's see, what do you have to give when it comes to love? So singles, what do you have to give when it comes to, why does the whole deck want to come out, guys? What do you have to give when it comes to love? So what are you bringing to the table? Oh my God, like, seriously, the whole deck, guys. I swear, if you could have it your way, this whole table would be filled. Charging ahead. So, remember I was talking earlier, I'm not going to take those other cards. Remember I was talking earlier about a sense of reunion? For some of you guys, this person could be potentially coming back. I don't know if their intention, it doesn't, I don't have a sense of understanding if they're actually coming in for the long run or not. I just feel as if they're going to come in and kind of just bring some clarity. This is not for every one of you. This is just for a very selective few. Someone wants to come back. Someone wants to charge ahead. The way that the cards just keep flying out, it's something that's going to come quick. It's going to something that's going to be unexpected. You're not going to even realize it. It's going to happen. Now, Spirit hasn't said anything if this person is going to come and offer a couple love. It's just this person wants to come back. There's a type of energy, there's a type of connection that they miss because they don't have you there. But let's see, what do you have to give when it comes to love? We have energy and purge and communication. So I told you, something's coming in fast. Something's coming in fast. For sure, for sure. It's a work in progress. They didn't even answer my question yet. So you have here charging ahead, 8 of Wands, Chariot, and 8 of Pentacles. Someone is working on something in the background that you don't know of, and they're going to come in very fast and very strong with some communication about something. Not for everyone. This is just for a few of you guys. Someone is coming in very, very quick. They're working on some things. But let's see. What do you have to give when it comes to love? Balance, planning and decisions, and you have here the Hierophant. You're a person that is the type to, you know, want marriage, want that commitment, be loyal. You definitely bring a sense of stability to a love relationship, whoever this is connected with, you or the cross watcher. You're a type of person that's very stable, okay? You're the type of person that, like, has certain values. Like, you're just like, you know, this is what a man does in a marriage. This is what a woman does in a marriage. This is what a person does in a partnership. It's like you have certain levels of morals. Just like you probably grew up very religious, or your parents had a certain way that they operated and you want to do that, or you saw how your parents operated and you made your evaluation of how you actually see love. There's something that you encountered growing up where you viewed relationships, either it's from parents, your auntie, your uncle, your cousin, your grandmother, your grandparents. There's some sort of view of love that you've seen and you're like, okay, this is what I want. You set your stones. It's either someone did something, you're like, I want the opposite, or someone was doing something, you're like, I want something like that. Okay? There was something from the past that you grew up around that made you evaluate how you view relationships and love and marriage and the whole shebang. Okay? This person didn't necessarily get to those conclusions. They never really thought about it, or they were just so used to having people break up in their life. They didn't really do the same type of planning and deciding and making decisions as you did in your life. Now let's see. What's the possibilities of the future? So what's going on in the future for the singles? What is happening when it comes to love? Destined opportunities. Wheel of Fortune. What is meant to happen will happen, boo-boo. Okay, okay, okay. Now, since the whole deck wants to come out, we have here the Ten of Wands, the Justice, we have healing and recovery, so the Four of Swords, and we have painful ending. So what is destined to happen is these heavy burdens that you've been carrying are going to be released. There's going to be justice in this situation. You had to go through this situation in order to get lessons, in order to actually understand what it is that you actually want. Basically, it helped you grow. It helped you level up, okay? It was painful. It definitely sucked, but it allowed you the opportunity to heal, to recover. It allowed you the opportunity to see what it is that you actually want in a situation and what you actually don't want in a situation. So it gave you a sense of clarity. Whether you have realized it yet or you haven't, this tower moment is going to happen. Whether you're going through it right now, if you ain't coming up. Okay, because it's destined. It's a destined thing to happen. It has to happen. Remember, you get rid of the old in order to make room for the new. It has to be released because it's weighing down on you. Like I said, some of you are already on the path of going through this, and some of you, it hasn't even happened and it's going to happen, okay? It's meant to happen for you. There was these lessons that you needed to learn. You really did. Now, I see here there was the Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Decisive action. Now, this person didn't know. They were very like in and out kind of energy. I mentioned it before. This person didn't know left from right. And a part of them felt as if that you were always going to be there. Took you for granted. But let's see, the person who caused this connection to pretty much be sabotaged, what do they want to say? Okay, what does your partner want to say? Speak now, forever hold your peace. I can still feel you. I'm reminded of you constantly. Being apart has been life-changing for me. Like I said, I feel a sense of lessons were learned in regards to this separation that occurred between you guys, okay? This is something that's still, I don't know if this is something that's very fresh because it's really everywhere. No matter what question I asked, it came up, okay? We have here, lying was just easier for me than telling the truth. This person thought that they were doing the best by keeping their wall up, by running, by, you know, locking up communication, whatever they did. In their head, they're like, you know what? This is the best thing that I can do. Even though it wasn't. In their mind, in their head, they felt like it was. What else does this person want to say to you? Speak now, forever hold your peace. I'm finally feeling the consequences of my actions. See, being away from you has made this person realize what they actually did in regards to this connection, how they sabotaged this connection. They basically had a wall up. They were seeing illusions, and I feel a sense of a veil kind of being dropped from this person so that they can see exactly. It's like Spirit's just like, hey, you need to face for what you've done to this person. You didn't treat them fairly. You need to pay for this action. Not saying in a bad way. It's just a matter of like, what you give out is what you get back. You know what I mean? So if you're giving out negativity, even though you can think you're doing a positive thing, it's still going to come back to you. It's the way the law of attraction works. Do your research if you like. We have here, something is still missing for me. I'm trying to figure out what that is. This person had a sense of emptiness in them. Like a sense of like not knowing what they wanted to do, whether it was career-wise, whether it is what type of person they wanted to be. There was something inside of them they needed to find. They needed to get into a hermit mode and really look for it. Now, this person is still dealing with this currently. They're not always going to be in this energy because, like I said, there's something coming to you. Okay, whether it's a new person or it's this old person, something in regards to love is coming. It's just in a work in progress. It's a whole process. It's a whole process that is undertaking, that's happening in the background that you can't see. Spirit is working for you. Don't even have to fret it. But let's see. What advice does Spirit want to provide in regards to whoever's connecting with this connection for the singles? What do they need to know? We have here honeymoon and we have here healing family issues. Okay. So with the honeymoon, enjoy this blissful holiday time together. Now, when I'm doing this reading, there actually is no holidays. What day is it? There is no holiday. There is one coming up in a couple of weeks. Doesn't matter. My readings are timeless. Whenever you get it, it's when it is. Now, any type of holiday that's coming up, what I'm feeling from this card is, even though it says spend holiday time together, I feel as if that you need to spend time with yourself. Okay, because with the next card being the healing family issues, I feel as if when you get the time to get time alone, you'll be able to understand why the way your life has worked out the way it has, not just only with love, with any category, with any situation. Because the things from your childhood, in regards to your parents, in regards to your siblings, in regards to how you viewed relationships in the past, has affected how you operate in your day-to-day life now. Okay, but you are definitely spiritually guided. You definitely are spiritually connected. You see how here at the top the angel is just watching over them. You are protected. I really feel a sense of, whether you feel it or not, whether you know your spiritual guides or not, you are protected. And they want you to know that in order for you, your next step on this journey is for you to heal. But you have to go back and understand why things ended up the way that it did. What triggers, what things made you be like, okay, I set this tone. Like example, someone, you left your pen on your desk and someone stole it. From now on, you make sure you don't leave anything on your desk. It's a setting stone. It's the same thing for any situation that you go about. There's something that happened that made you initiate this checkpoint that I will never do this when this happens again. Like, you set that tone. You make sure I'm never leaving my stuff on my desk because I know that someone with their little hands gonna come and take it. It's the same thing for any other category in your life. So going back and understanding why you do what you do can help you not only get rid of it if it's not working for you, but it also can help you heal and develop and put something else in its place. Oh my gosh, your cards are flying like crazy. Free yourself. It's time to take back the control of your life. Now, what I love about this card is you see how there's a unicorn in the cage. The unicorn thinks it can't get out. The unicorn does not realize it just needs to stand up, and walk over the fence. It can fully do that. But right now, the thing about this unicorn is it thinks that it can't. It thinks it's trapped. It thinks that there's no door. It can't get past it. It's really stuck. Okay? But understand that you are actually doing this to yourself. A lot Spirit has been bringing up in regards to your perspective. There's a lot of things that you're actually doing it whether you know it or not. You're really caught up in your headspace, and you're definitely kind of causing this on yourself. Okay? This is something that definitely you have control over releasing and healing. You do not need to feel as if you're trapped. You can have everything you want and everything that you desire. It's just a matter of, are you going to take action to it? Okay? How do you react in this situation? How are you going to allow yourself? Are you going to stick into a stuck kind of energy and just be like, well, you know what? This love relationship did not work in the past. I'm going to continue to be like, you know what? Love sucks. I'm never going to get it. Or you can be like, you know what? Whatever happened with me and this person, it happened. I'm going to take the lessons. I'm going to move on and understand that the love I want and I desire is going to come towards me. I just need to go through some healing. Two sides. Which side are you going to choose? It's all up to your own control, your own perspective. This literally is in your hands of how you want to perceive world, and how you go about life in your day-to-day actions. Okay? I really feel a sense of your mind space needs to go. You need to understand what is working, what is not working. What do you need to keep? What do you need to release? What needs to come in? What needs to let go? Okay? I'm going to keep it on that note, Booze. I do wish you so much peace and love on your journey. Keep your head held high. Until next time, it is your girl, Shine. Deuces.